So we'll start from the first question. Anybody tried tutorial 4? Yes, no?
Not yet.
Yes, beta? Have you tried?
No, ma'am, not yet.
Okay, fine. For what values of x? I'm writing down first problem. For what values of x? Although we have done these questions in the class also, but we'll do it again. For what values of x does the series converge absolutely and conditionally? And conditionally. Also find the series radius of convergence and interval of convergence. Also find the series radius of convergence and interval of convergence. So you have the first problem, n from 1 to infinity, nx raised to power n plus 2. Would you like to try for some time? I'll give you 2-3 minutes. Everybody please try. Okay, so I told you that what we are going to do is we will apply ratio test. For that, we'll start with mod of an, which is n mod of x raised to power n upon n plus 2. So limit n going to infinity, mod of an plus 1 upon mod of an will be limit n going to infinity, n plus 1 mod of x raised to power n plus 1 upon n plus 3 divided by n mod of x raised to power n upon n plus 2. So here you see you will be having n plus 1 upon n plus 3 into n plus 2 upon n into mod of x, limit n going to infinity. Fine? Is that thing clear to everybody? Now,
Yes,
if you
ma'am.
compute this limit, it is going to be 1. So your limit is mod of x. Got it? So therefore, by ratio test, if
Mod x less
mod
than
of
1.
x is less than 1, it implies sigma mod of an is convergent, which implies sigma an is absolutely convergent. Is that thing clear? Anybody having doubt in the definition of absolutely convergent and conditionally convergent? Please ask, beta. Absolutely convergent is when your series is convergent and the series of modulus numbers, if you take the modulus of each term, that is also convergent. Then you say that your series is absolutely convergent. If your series is convergent but the modulus series is not convergent, then you say that your series is conditionally convergent. Is that okay? So now we got that for mod x less than 1, your series is absolutely convergent. Now let us see what happens when mod x is equal to 1. So that is when x is 1 or x is minus 1. So let us see when x is 1. When x is equal to 1, what you have n from 1 to infinity, x is 1. So you have n upon n plus 2, x is 1. So that is 1 raised to power n. So can you tell me anything about this series? Is it convergent, divergent?
Divergent.
Divergent because of?
Nth term test.
Yeah, divergent due to nth term test. Clear as सबको? Because if you compute the limit of nth term here, that is 1. Okay, so x is equal to 1, it is divergent. And at x is equal to minus 1, what is this? Tell me. At x is equal to minus 1, your series will be n from 0 to infinity. N into minus 1 raised to power n upon n plus 2. Convergent, divergent?
Divergent.
Divergent because of?
Nth term test.
Yeah, again from nth term test.
And
Nth term test. Okay, now you remember this thing. We have seen that if a power series is divergent at x is equal to d, then it is divergent for क्या था result? Mod x greater than mod d. So it means the moment you get that, you get here from here, you get that from -1 to 1, the series is absolutely convergent. At 1, this is divergent, and at -1 also it is divergent. So from this result, you can straight away say that your series is divergent for all other values of x. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what you will say, that your series is absolutely convergent for mod x less than 1. Okay. So so what will be your radius of convergence?
1,
1. Center of convergence?
0,
Yeah, center of convergence is 0, and interval of convergence is
-1 to 1.
-1
-1
to
to 1.
1. Open. -1 to 1 open. Got it? And if somebody asks you what is the point of conditional convergence, any point of conditional convergence?
-1.
No, beta, no conditional convergence. Conditional convergence matlab the series is convergent and its absolute is divergent. But we saw that it is convergent, both the series and its absolute is convergent for mod x less than 1. Everywhere else it is divergent. So no point of conditional convergence. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood, everybody? Okay, let me do one more so that you have an idea. That let me check if there is any. Okay, so do this one. N from 1 to infinity, 2x plus
Ma'am,
3. Yes, madam?
ma'am,
Yes, please.
please scroll up.
Yeah, sure. Here, beta, is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, meanwhile, everybody please try the C part. 2x plus 3 raised to power 2n plus 1 divided by n factorial.
Ma'am, you can scroll down now. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Beta. Tell me this one, everybody. I'm waiting for your answers.
Ma'am, it will be convergent everywhere.
Okay. Anybody else with the answers? सबको समझ आ रहा है बेटा? Yes.
I'm convergent.
Okay. बाकी लोग बेटा? आस्था, आरजू, sorry. What is your name, beta? Aru?
Aruja.
Yes,
Aru.
ma'am, I'm using it.
Okay, okay, beta. Anisha, Daksh, Divesh. Anybody who has just joined? New students? Anybody new student is here? Any new student?
Ma'am,
Yes,
Saksham.
ma'am.
Okay, beta. So Saksham and who else? Vishesh?
Vishesh.
Okay. आप लोग बेटा कहाँ तक पहुंचे लेक्चर्स में?
मैम अभी सीक्वेंस एंड सीरीज ही हुआ है, मतलब 2-3 लेक्चर्स.
Okay, बेटा. आपके बाकी भी होंगे ना? You have to cover up so many things, but
Yes, ma'am.
take your time. But आप कर लो है ना, धीरे धीरे चाहे.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me know if you have any. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So shall we do it? So you have 2x plus 3 raised to power 2n plus 1 upon n factorial. So again, we'll start with the same process. So you have an plus 1 upon mod of an, both mods, limit n going to infinity. So this is 2x plus 3 raised to power 2n plus 3 upon n plus 1 factorial divided by 2x plus 3 raised to power 2n plus 1 upon n factorial, limit n going to infinity. So what is this equal to? This is, can you tell me what is this limit?
0.
Ma'am, 0.
Yeah, because you have n factorial and n plus 1 factorial, so you'll have n plus 1 in the denominator and you have 2x plus 3 raised to power 2, limit n going to infinity. So no matter what is the value of x, this limit is always 0. Okay, so limit is always less than 0, is 0, which is always less than 1. Therefore, by ratio test, sigma mod of an is convergent for all x. So it implies sigma an is absolutely convergent for all x. Okay. In this case, we generally don't talk about radius, but you can say that radius is infinity. Center, we don't talk. Anything can be a center. But still, if it is asked, you can write it as 0. But that doesn't make any sense because you can have 1 also as your center, because infinite radius anyway from will be this side and this side. Is that okay? And interval of convergence is of course from minus infinity to infinity. Is that thing clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the first question having f parts, they are similar. So I hope everybody will be able to do it. Kar loge beta? Shall I go ahead?
Yes,
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Let us
मैम
go. Yes,
डी
beta.
पार्ट कर मैम एक बार डी पार्ट कर ले
Okay. Let us do the d part. Summation n from 2 to infinity, x raised to power n log n square. So try it, everybody, please. D part. So again here you will have an plus 1 upon an. What is the limit? That is your limit n going to infinity mod of x raised to power n plus 1 log of n plus 1 square divided by mod of x raised to power n log of n square. Fine. So this is limit n going to infinity mod of x n upon n plus 1 log of n upon log of n plus 1 square. Clear? Yes, beta? So now what is this limit? You can write it as mod x limit n going to infinity n upon n plus 1 into, I can bring, because squaring is a continuous function, so I can bring the limit inside log of n upon log of n plus 1. Fine. Now this limit here is 1 and here this is infinity by infinity form. So I'll apply L'Hopital limit n going to infinity. In the numerator I'll have 1 upon n plus 1. In the denominator I will have 1 upon n, sorry, in the numerator I have 1 upon n and here 1 upon n plus 1 square. So again this limit is 1. So limit is mod x. Got it?
मैम लिमिट n upon n plus 1 1 कैसे आया
n से divide कर दीजिए ना. So you'll
अच्छा
divide with
हाँ
n,
ओके
1
ओके
upon 1 plus n, है ना? Limit n going to infinity.
जी
Got it?
लिमिट कैसे अंदर आया वो लॉगिन के अंदर?
लिमिट कैसे आया ये कह रहे हो?
हाँ वो स्क्वेयरिंग क्या होता है? स्क्वेयरिंग क्या है वो?
बेटा हमने ये किया था ना कि लिमिट n गोइंग टू इंफिनिटी f ऑफ xn इज इक्वल टू f ऑफ लिमिट n गोइंग टू
Yes,
इंफिनिटी
ma'am.
xn if f is continuous. This you can do if f is continuous. Now what I am doing here, ये वाली लिमिट इसकी थी ना बाहर, इसको अंदर लेके गई है ना स्क्वायर फंक्शन के.
हाँ वो कंटीन्यूअस फंक्शन इसकी वो.
हाँ इसलिए मैं अंदर लेके जा सकता. ओके. Although आप लिखते नहीं हो, आप ऐसे कर देते हो, but obviously concept should be clear to you. That is why I am speaking. Is that okay बेटा? क्लियर है ये चीज बेटा? यस.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
ओके. सो लिमिट आपकी आ गई mod x. Therefore by ratio test sigma mod of an is convergent for mod x less than 1, or sigma an is absolutely convergent for mod x less than 1. Now let us try at x is equal to 1. Mod x is equal to 1. So basically x is equal to 1 or x is equal to minus 1. So when x is 1, so your series is 1 upon n log n square, n from 2 to infinity. Can you tell me convergent, divergent? बताइए बेटा, कौन सा टेस्ट लगेगा यहाँ पे?
इंटीग्रल टेस्ट,
इंटीग्रल टेस्ट लगाओगे ना बेटा? साफ पता लग रहा है कि इंटीग्रेशन हो जाएगी. 1 upon x log of x square. पॉजिटिव फंक्शन है, डिक्रीजिंग है, और क्या चाहिए? कंटिन्यूअस है. सो यू कैन राइट एवरीथिंग. सो यू कैन जस्ट कंप्यूट दिस integral. What is this integral? You'll put log x is equal to t. So 1 by x dx will be dt. So this is dt upon t square. So which is minus 1 by t. So that is equal to minus 1 by log x from 2 to infinity. So that is a finite number. Infinity पे 0 हो जाएगा. Therefore convergent. Is that okay? Clear है बेटा सबको?
यस मैम,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Now what about this series? ये कौन सी है?
ऑल्टरनेटिंग,
Alternating. So Leibniz test लगेगा, right? Because nth term 0 है. Limit un आपका क्या है यहाँ पे? 1 upon n log n. पॉजिटिव है, डिक्रीजिंग है, लिमिट 0 है. Therefore convergent by Leibniz test. तो अभी आप कैसे लिखोगे प्रॉपरली इसको? That for mod x less than 1 you have absolute convergence. है ना? At mod x is equal to 1, that is at x is equal to minus 1 and 1, you have conditional convergence. क्योंकि यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? At x is equal to 1 and minus 1, your series is convergent. Okay, here you have both absolute as well as okay, fine. Sorry. Again, here also you have absolute convergence. Huh? Here you see both your series, because the series and its absolute, they are same. Can you see? This is the series at x is equal to 1, and absolute series is also same because it is a positive term series. So both the series and its absolute value, they are convergent. Therefore, it is absolutely convergent at x is equal to 1. Similarly, at x is equal to minus 1 also, the series is convergent. And if you take mod also, you will get this series again. That is also convergent. So you will write for mod x less than equal to 1, absolute convergence. Clear है सबको?
यस
Yes, ma'am.
Now divergence कैसे चेक करोगे? उसके बाहर डाइवर्जेंट है, ये कैसे प्रूव करोगे?
नंबर लेके,
नहीं, नंबर लेके क्यों करोगे?
DCT.
कौन सा? DCT? हाँ, कर सकते हो आप, अपना ट्राई करना खुद. ट्राई प्रूविंग दैट फॉर mod x greater than 1 it is divergent. खुद करना, सीरीज वाले टेस्ट लगाने बस आपने. Okay, so this is your interval of convergence. Go to the next question बेटा.
मैम इस क्वेश्चन में हमें ये भी प्रूव करना पड़ेगा
क्या?
कि
हाँ, क्योंकि आपके पास पॉइंट आया नहीं ना. अगर तो x is equal to 1 पॉइंट ऑफ डाइवर्जेंस आ जाता, then you will write कि for mod x greater than 1 आपका डाइवर्जेंट है from that result. बट आपके पास आया नहीं ना, x is equal to 1 और minus 1 दोनों पे कन्वर्जेंस आ रही है, तो you will prove that for mod x greater than 1 it is divergent.
ओके मैम.
फाइन बेटा.
फिर मैम रेडियस और सेंटर भी देखो.
वो तो यहीं से आएगा, रेडियस ऑफ सेंटर तो यही है. ये तो इंटरवल तो आ ही गया. ठीक है, यू हैव टू जस्ट मेक श्योर कि यही है इंटरवल, इसके बाहर कन्वर्जेंस नहीं है.
ओके मैम.
ओके बेटा, गो टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. ये हमने आज इसके बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस, सिमिलर क्वेश्चंस वी हैव प्रैक्टिस इन द क्लास. फाइंड द टेलर सीरीज जनरेटेड बाय द फॉलोइंग फंक्शंस. फाइंड द टेलर सीरीज generated by the following functions at x is equal to a. So I'll do one problem. Let us do this. 1 upon x square at a equal to 1. Can you do? Everybody please try and let me know the solution. Yes, beta, done? Done, beta? So you see, you have to just compute the
Ma'am,
derivative.
एक बार nth term.
Sorry, beta. Can you ask me again?
मैम वही nth term ही confirm करनी थी.
Okay, beta. I'm just doing it. You can check.
minus 1 की power n.
No. F double dash x will.
n term आ रही है minus 1 की power n. n plus 1 factorial into x की power minus n minus 2.
So here you will get plus 6. That is 3 factorial upon x raised to power
Ma'am,
4.
your screen is not visible.
Ma'am, your screen.
Yeah. Okay, beta. Is it visible now?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
We have f of x is equal to 1 by x square. F dash x is minus 2 by x cube. F double dash will be 3 into 2. That is 3 factorial. And negative will be positive x raised to power 4. F triple dash will be, can you guess, 4 factorial upon x raised to power 5 and so on. Now we can easily guess that nth derivative will be n plus 1 factorial upon x raised to power n plus 2 fine into minus 1 raised to power n. This is your nth derivative. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we need to compute it as at x equal to 1. So your fn at 1 is minus 1 raised to power n plus 1 factorial upon 1. Okay, so that is minus 1 raised to power n plus 1 factorial. So therefore your Taylor would be,
Ma'am,
yes,
मैम n को 0 फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव पे लेते हैं. मतलब n को 1 फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव पे लेते हैं
Yes, beta. This is
और
n.
उस पे 0
That
fx पे 0
your Taylor series starts
Oh.
with, okay,
ओके
f
ओके मैम
at a upon n factorial x minus a raised to power n. Got it, beta? Yes.
यस मैम
So that is why you see practice is very important. These are the small things which you will learn only when you will practice. Everybody, please. Okay. So you have to do these problems by yourself. Like everybody should complete the tutorial sheets. So you have from here n from 0 to infinity. Nth derivative at a. A here is 1. Fine. So you have minus 1 raised to power n plus 1 factorial upon n factorial x minus 1 raised to power n. So the Taylor series is n from 0 to infinity minus 1 raised to power n. Here I am writing it as n plus 1 into x minus 1 raised to power n. So this is your answer. Clear?
यस मैम
Okay. Done, beta, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
So can you do second part?
Yes,
Second
ma'am.
same parts, sir. You can do it all. Question 3. Find the Maclaurin series of f of x is equal to, I am doing the last part, x log of 1 plus 2x. Can you please do? Maclaurin means you will take the center as 0. So I'm just waiting for your answers. You can try it yourself. Is it visible now?
यस
Yeah.
मैम
So you have x log of 1 plus 2x. So f dash x will be log of 1 plus 2x plus x upon 1 plus 2x. F double dash
यस
x will
मैम
1 upon 1 plus 2x plus
1
1
plus
1
2x
plus
plus 1 upon 1 plus 2x
minus 1 x upon 1 plus 2x square into 2. Clear? So f triple dash, this you can write as 2 upon 1 plus 2x minus 2x upon 1 plus 2x square. Fine? Is that okay?
Yes.
Now compute the next derivative. Tell me what you are getting.
Ma'am, in f dash x, it will be ln 1 plus 2x plus 2x upon 1 plus 2x.
2x आ गया.
तो मैम फिर नीचे f डबल डैश x में वो -2 आ जाएगा, x नहीं आएगा.
Just a minute. ओके ये सही है. यहाँ पे आपका 2 आ जाएगा एक बार. फिर मैंने -2x
नहीं
कर
नहीं
दिया.
मैम, अगले वाले में -2x अपॉन 1 प्लस 2x स्क्वायर में वो 2 आएगा, x नहीं आएगा.
नहीं मैंने इसका किया. So that will be again 2 will be there. Here I am just differentiating x. That will be 2 upon 1 plus 2x. And here minus 2x upon 1 plus 2x square into 2. 4 आ जाएगा. Right?
एफ
Is
डैश
it
एक्स में 2 कैसे आया
this one chain rule ना? बेटा आप पहले इसको कर रहे हैं. That will be
Easy.
log of 1 plus 2x. Then when you will do this, then you have to multiply with the 2 also, because you have to differentiate 1 plus 2x also.
यस ओके
Yeah. So you see, it is complicated. Can you think of anything else? That is why this question is there. Anybody can think about anything else, because you can see that finding derivatives is difficult and you will not get a general term. I think so. Okay, so can you look at the function again and can you think of anything else? You just write the Maclaurin series of log of 1 plus 2x, because anyway x is just multiplied, right? So you just write the Maclaurin series of log of 1 plus 2x. So your f of x here is log of 1 plus 2x. So f dash x will be 1 upon 1 plus 2x into 2. F double dash x will be 2 square upon 1 plus, with a negative sign, 1 plus 2x square. F triple dash x will be minus 1 square 2 cube upon 1 plus 2x cube. Is that okay? and f4th derivative will be minus 1 raised to power 3, 2 raised to power 4 upon 1 plus 2x raised to power 4 and so on. So nth derivative is minus 1 raised to power n minus 1, 2 raised to power n upon 1 plus 2x raised to power n. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when
Yes,
you
ma'am.
x is equal to 0, fn 0 is your minus 1 raised to power n minus 1, 2 raised to power n upon 1. So this is your nth derivative. Is it correct? Yes. No. Factorial will also be there. Na? You see here you have minus and then you have 2 also. So here you have a 2 factorial. Here you have a 3 factorial. So here you will have n minus 1 factorial also. Okay, beta?
मैम
Clear?
so x कहाँ जाएगा फिर?
X, you will multiply, na? Just a minute. Let me complete. So here you have n minus 1 factorial. Okay. Am I doing it correct?
हम
2.
फैक्टोरियल कहाँ से आ रहा है?
बेटा ये देखिए ना, ये हम मिस कर रहे हैं ना, यहाँ पे पहले मल्टीप्लाई किया माइनस 1 आया, यहाँ पे 2 भी तो आएगा, है ना? So that will be 2 factorial. फिर जब आप इसको डिफरेंशिएट करेंगे 3 आएगा. That will be 2 into 3. That is
Oh,
3.
yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah. 2 raised to power. Yes. 2 की पावर करेक्ट है ना? 2 raised to power n नहीं आएगा ना? Yes. So your Maclaurin series for 1 plus 2x is Maclaurin series for log of 1 plus 2x is minus 1 raised to power n minus 1, 2 raised to power n minus 1 factorial into x raised to power n starting from 0 to infinity. Fine? Upon n factorial. Clear है बेटा सबको?
जब भी log के साथ अगर x मल्टीपल पे आए तो पहले फिर log को डिफरेंशिएट करें.
डिफरेंशिएट नहीं कर रहे बेटा, मैं तो आपको बता रही हूँ, आप चाहे ऐसे कर लो, बट इसमें डिफिकल्टी हो रही है ना, तो आपके पास दिमाग में क्या आना चाहिए कि मैक्लॉरिन सीरीज मतलब x की पावर्स लिखनी है, तो ये तो x की पावर ही है, सिर्फ इसकी लिख लो, फिर मल्टीप्लाई कर देना, है ना?
Okay,
Got
ma'am.
it? So this is your Maclaurin series for log of 1 plus 2x. So Maclaurin series for x log of 1 plus 2x will be, बस x की पावर यहाँ क्या हो जाएगी n plus 1, क्योंकि आपने एक x से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया. Got it?
Yes,
Can you
ma'am.
explain the
Yes,
last
ma'am.
part again?
You see, this is the Maclaurin series for log of 1 plus 2x. Fine. I want a Maclaurin series for x into log of 1 plus 2x. So I'll just multiply this with x. So x की पावर क्या हो जाएगी n plus 1. बाकी सब कुछ सेम. आया समझ?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
Maclaurin. So this is also another way of writing the Maclaurin series. Fine बेटा. For example, आपके पास ये क्वेश्चन है एक x square sin x वाला. You can either go for the derivatives of this, or you can just write the Maclaurin series of sin x and then you multiply with x square. Okay? Got it? Yes, no?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, beta. So we are done with 3 questions from tutorial 4 and 4, 5, 6. Still we have to cover in the class. Tomorrow we will be covering 4, 5 and 6. So we are done with tutorial 4. In the next tutorial sheet, tutorial class, we'll cover it. Okay, beta? And after that, we'll start the next.
Ma'am, please scroll up.
Yeah, beta. Sure. So please note that there is nothing wrong in doing like this. The only problem is you may not get your answer. We have class till 5:10. Huh? Anybody having any other doubt, please ask.
Ma'am, not this much.
Okay.
मैम से थोड़ा ही ऊपर करना था.
Yeah. Is that okay now?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, beta.
Ma'am, at the next class, we'd be able to finish this chapter then.
No, beta. I actually want to do it slowly because that is little difficult. So
Oh, okay, ma'am.
maybe because Wednesday, I don't know. We'll discuss in the class tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, everybody.